it's just a continuation of the previous part. On this specific date, it arrived, and yeah, I woke up so early. I was full of energy, I was full of psych, because at the back of my mind I told myself, this could be my husband, this could be the guy. So I don't know, I need to impress, I need to not do it too much, but I still need to look elegant. All those things on my mind. If you've been there before, you can comment down below and share your experience, how it was going on a first date, especially with a person from another place, a different gender. If you're a white, the first date with a black, you know, between ourselves, if I went to a date with a fellow African like me, I'll not feel I have to do much. That is just for me. I don't know, it was my first time interacting with a white man that close, so you can imagine why I was anxious. So on that day I woke up full of psych. I did my house chores. We were supposed to meet at 12 p.m. Now here's another thing. I started getting ready at 10 a.m. because I usually have this thing when I'm going somewhere and I need to be gone by this and this time. I start preparing 2 hours before, so as to take my time, do my makeup and everything. So I started preparing. I did my makeup so slow that I ended up wasting too much time. The clothes I had selected, guys, one thing, I didn't even wear any of them. I had a whole different type of what am I going to wear, because the first thing, I didn't want to wear heels because I was not sure how tall the guy is. Yes, that's how much we had not talked deep. And I just thought, let me just wear flat shoes, because if we are going somewhere for lunch and maybe we are going for a picnic, maybe, just maybe, it will be convenient for me. So I picked a trouser. I wore a high-waist trouser, a white one with a crop top, pink in color, I cannot forget, and some, what do we call this type of shoes, vintage shoes, just a flat shoe but a closed one. And I was looking good. I had long braids, the thick long braids, so I styled them so nicely. I laid my edges, I did my makeup. I was looking spick and span. And I had bought a gift for the guy as well, because, you know, I was expecting a gift too, and I thought it's rude if somebody is giving you a gift you've never met, the first time meeting, and you don't have anything to welcome them to your country with, or just a gift, not too big. So 12 p.m. I'm still in the house, guys, getting ready. What was I doing? I don't even know. And you know, whites with keeping time, they really keep time very well, especially for this guy, because he was working in the corporate sector. He had to keep time. So here is Brenda at 12 p.m. The guy is calling, where are you? You're almost here. I'm at Surrey Center. We met at Surrey Center, Westlands. I'm here already. I'm waiting for you, so I don't know how far you are, because, so I was wondering why the guy is telling me, because in Kenya the guys I had dated before, nobody gets to tell me I'm here. They just like, they wait regardless whether you take 2 hours or whatever time. You can imagine I got there at 1. The other guy was so pissed. He was like, we were supposed to meet 1 hour ago. What really happened? You know, I told you I don't like lateness. I don't like guys who get late, blah 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 blah. And I told him, it's okay, I'm here already. So we sat down, we talked, we took a cup of tea, because I don't know, I was feeling, my stomach was full, but it was full of anxiety, so I was not really in the mood of eating. So after we finished up the tea, we catched up and everything. We went out for a walk outside the mall. Okay, we first went through the mall because that was my first time in Sarit. So we went round, we did some window shopping and everything, and then we went out for walks. We did outdoor walks and everything. So later on, after all that, we went to his house. We watched movies. We just watched one movie, as we really tried to catch up and talk and be familiar with each other. And one thing that I must say that is so different for those guys, when they want something, they're just they're just straightforward. They just say, is it okay if we twa, if you know what I mean? Is it okay if we... Okay, I'm not going to really mention it because of, you know, YouTube and the children's whatever. So yeah, they ask you. One thing that was so different, that stood out from our guys, most of the guys back in our place in Kenya, they don't really ask. They just make it look as if it's usual and it's not a mistake. So on that day we just watched a movie, we talked, and time really flew. And on checking, it was around 4 p.m. So we went back to the mall because where I was staying, it was not so far from the mall. We had dinner because, you know, these guys take dinner so early. We took dinner, and that's where I could tell who the guy is really, because he was complaining. Okay, let me give you a tip, guys, ladies. If you go out for a date, if you go out on a date and you're buying stuff, especially if it involves food, just have your own backup money. I'm not saying he didn't pay the bill, but there's something I had done on that day. I'd carried my extra money just in case he says, I'm not going to pay for what you eat, I'm still sorted, thank me later. So we ate, and the food was brought on the table. He started complaining. We ate a Java, and you know Java, the food is nice. He started complaining the rice is so dry, because he took rice, I don't know, fish and whatever. The rice was so dry. This rice is not like what I eat back in my country, blah blah blah. And I thought he was joking. He called the waiter and he was like, this rice is just bullshit, can you change it for me? I was like, okay. My food was okay. I took fries, grilled chicken and some salad. I didn't complain because for me the food was really so nice, and it was the first time for me eating there, so what do I have to complain about? And the food was changed, his food was changed. He got the same but some different rice, because he said the rice is not well cooked, it's so dry, it's dusty. I don't know what dusty means. Some other food, like a plate of food came for him. He tasted the first spoon and he was like, the fish is not well cooked, the fish is smelling. I tasted it myself and it was not smelling. So which nose are you using to smell? The fish was smelling, I don't know what. So they changed, and he said, nah, I'm not going even to pay for that because I didn't eat. I'll just take some passion fruit juice. The passion fruit juice was brought. The guy again, the fruits are bitter, the fruits are not mature, and when they made the fruits are not mature when the juice was made. And I was like, yo, you guy, like, are you for real? He was always complaining, which to me really was an X, because you cannot be complaining like that on the first day. The food, I tasted it myself, it was okay, so I really don't know what was the problem. So he didn't really eat. I took my food, I enjoyed. It was in the evening, it was during I don't know which time, is it Diwali or something, I can't remember, but there was a certain celebration going on, so the mall was so colorful. And we talked, everything went well as per that time. And then after the food, I had to go home because there was no way I was going to spend in this guy's house. It's the first day. I don't know if he's a serial killer, he doesn't know me, I don't know him, so it was just appropriate I go home. So yeah, I told him now I have to go because I'm staying a bit far, and it's not right that I go so late because of security issues, blah 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 blah. And he said, okay, we'll get to meet up tomorrow again, we can hook up tomorrow, we go out for a movie with some of my friends here in Kenya. Ah, so you even have friends? I thought to myself, okay. I said, okay, all right. So on that time we called for an Uber. He said he's going to pay my Uber, so he ordered the Uber for me, which was okay, it's appropriate, it's being a gentleman anyway. I didn't mind, but I didn't ask for it anyway, but it was okay. So the Uber came. Before the Uber came, it took some time, I don't know for what reason. So we were just saying our goodbyes, bye bye, da da da, and he pecked me. And just, I don't know where the police came from, a certain cop that was a traffic police and came and was like, why are you guys misbehaving? This is inappropriate, it's not right to do what you're doing. And I had to try talk to this guy, to this officer, and tell him we were not really doing anything. He was just saying bye, and he didn't even kiss me on the lips, he just pecked me. So we were just saying our goodbyes, and that was all. And he said, no, this is inappropriate, in fact you're supposed to go to the cell today, I don't know, blah blah blah, this is not right, why were you kissing on the road, what are children going to see when they're passing and everything. Oh my god, I was so stressed up. That was my first encounter with the police, and now I knew, now this is a big problem, because how will I tell my parents I've been arrested because of kissing a guy on the road? Because that's what they could have said. They could not have said inappropriate, they could just have said kissing and touching on the road, because that was what the cops said. So this guy said, the police said, so as to let us go, we have to bribe him. Yeah, we had to do that. And for this white man, he was not familiar with that, so at the back of his mind he was like, why, what have we done? That is not right. Why should we pay? It's better you just take us to the cell. And for me, because I've been there, I hear stories of what happens when you go there. It's really so fucked up. It's better you just pay the little they're asking for and you just go. So I tried explaining to this white man we were on the date with. I told him that I think it's better you just do this. If you really want to go to work tomorrow, if you don't want to have a bad encounter, it's just better. So for him, you know what he thought? He thought we were in conjunction, in cahoot with these police to get the money from him and to use it. So the guy paid, but his attitude changed. He was so cold. He was not happy, because he thought it was my plan and these police officers' plan. I don't know for what reason, but whatever. So I went home, we paid the guy, I went home, and I didn't hear from this guy again. Hey, I didn't hear from this guy again, and I thought okay, maybe it's for this night, and tomorrow we will meet up and go for the movie. Shock on me, guys. The guy, okay, he had not blocked me, but he was not really communicating. So I said, okay, we had not even agreed we are dating, so it's fine that way. So time flew, and my husband came. Fast forward to last year, that guy called me last year, in the middle of last year, I don't remember the month. He called me and he was like, oh, hi Brenda, how have you been doing, blah blah blah. I really called you because I wanted to apologize, because I figured out on that day you had nothing to do with that police officer and everything. And I was like, okay, it doesn't really matter, but thank you. So how are you doing, how's life? So the lesson is, guys, for those who ask me, for those who get so heartbroken when you've met this guy on the dating profile and he's like, he's looking good and this must be him, but he doesn't return back the same type of attention you're giving. Sam, I was even blocked on oh my god, before I found my husband, guys, I was blocked I don't know how many times, not by this guy but by different guys. I get this guy, his profile looks good, he's what I want, I'm what he wants, we are matching, he says we're matching, we have had a good conversation for 1-2 weeks, and then the next thing I know, I'm blocked. What for? I don't even know. I have no idea. It just happens. So when you're getting into a dating site, any dating site, I'm not saying mine is the best, mine is the one that works or anything, any dating site could work. Have an open mind, because things just happen. Have an open mind, and if you fixed your mind to to it like this is him and it must be him, you'll get disappointed. Until he says he wants you, he makes an effort to come see you, not to come for a business, to come specifically to see you. Because like for this guy, he had come for work, he had come for business, so he was not really coming to see me. It was just convenient that it's in the same country, you know, so it's like killing two birds in one stone, which is okay. But for me, I'll prefer somebody who is coming solely to see you, like not for any other business, because that means he's giving you his time, his attention and everything. So that's what I prefer. If you feel something is wrong, and until, okay, I'll do that in a separate video, what to do, how to know it, and online dating and everything. So that was my experience. It was not so bad, but it was not good either. That was my worst dating experience anyway. So you can comment down below if you had a nasty dating experience or something. You can just comment and let me know. So thank you guys for watching. Ensure to subscribe, comment, share. You can suggest what more video you want to see of. So thanks guys for watching. Have a good evening from wherever you're watching from. Yes, it's what's the time? It's 9 minutes to 8 p.m. So hope you guys enjoyed. Give it a big thumbs up, and thanks again for watching. Cheers.